In this video, we're going to be talking about investing in the cannabis stocks. I'm going to show you 2 ways to easily get started with very little money. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Jeremy Kersten Show, where every episode we talk about business, entrepreneurship, investing, and personal growth. Today we're going to be going over 2 simple ways that you can get started investing in cannabis stocks. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, smash that like button, and share this with one friend. Now let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so here we are inside of my computer, and we're looking at a couple of cannabis stocks through Robinhood. Now if you want to sign up for Robinhood, I do have a link down in the description below where you can get a free $5 for signing up, so check that out. But the first stock that we're going to take a look at is Cannabis Growth. You may or may not have heard of it, but just kind of briefly, real fast. Over the past 5 years, they've had a growth of 66%. So not too bad, pretty good investment. The next one we're going to look at is Cronos Group. Over the past 5 years, 120%. So very good there. And if you're here on Robinhood, it'll tell you a little bit about each company. So I would advise, kind of reading up on them. I'm not making any recommendations, but just kind of showing you some of the bigger players in this industry. And the next one, Aphria, currently at 783, and they've had an increase of 13% over the past 3 months. Now this one, over the past 1 year, I was a little worried when I saw negative 33%. They're, from what I can tell, a very new company, or at least just very recently listed on Robinhood. But see, 300 employees, founded in 2011, so they're not that new, 8 years old. But anywho, since I guess they were public, they have gone down, so be careful with that one. Another big one though you've probably maybe heard of is GW Pharmaceuticals. Over the past 5 years, very impressive with the 242%. Over the past year, let's take a quick look, 16%, so still pretty good return. But again, long term, we're looking pretty good at 242. Another one, Tilray. Tilray has done pretty good over the past year, 122%. But what worries me, if you start looking at the past 3 months, you're down 30% over the past 3 months, versus other ones, like let's say Cannabis Growth over the past 3 months, it's up 9%. And then the last one we're going to take a look at, and again, there's dozens of these, but these are kind of the top players here. Aurora Cannabis is one that I'm personally invested in. No particular really reason why. I guess I just kind of like what I saw, their dominance in the market, and I see a lot of positive news about them. But over the past 5 years, an impressive 1,897%. That is fantastic. So again, a lot of strong growth with this company. I'm hoping good things come from this. See, as you can see, I got $117 invested or in equity, and I've spent only 99 bucks. So, I've made some money there, not a lot, hasn't made me rich, but keep investing in this with some side cash, and I think you can do pretty well. Let's see, what else was I going to say about this? Oh yeah, over the past 3 months, they've gone up 45%, versus, like I said, Tilray's 3 months down 30%. So with Tilray, I don't know, I still hear some things about it every now and then, but Aurora is my favorite. And then the second way to invest in here that I wanted to show you guys, kind of like I did in my other video, the investing in the FANG stocks, is again with Stash. Now Stash, they do have some individual stocks in some cases, but for the cannabis industry, they just have a fund, an ETF, an exchange traded fund called Corporate Cannabis. The official name is the ETFMG Alternative Harvest, okay? You can just kind of Google that right there and look at some of the, some of its, what's the word I'm looking for? Some of its pricing and everything like that over the past couple of years or whatever. It's performance. There we go. Now, it'll also tell you kind of the biggest, where a lot of their assets are. So if you look at, see, there's the fund right there and the amount of its assets. Over in Stash, it says, see right here, 10% of Aurora, or this fund is 10% Aurora, 8% GW Pharmaceuticals, 7.31% of Cannabis growth, 6.4 of Cronos, 4.8 of Tilray. So it looks like a pretty good ETF. This is a good way to kind of diversify your cannabis portfolio, if you will. Plus, you can get started with Stash for just $5. Again, link down below if you want to get a free $5 to invest in any fund or any stock that you like. Go and check that out down in the description. I've got, again, both links to Robinhood and Stash. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you found some value in that. Like I said, I do have links down in the description below for you to go ahead and get started investing in the cannabis industry. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section below. Be sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already, share with a friend. Also, check out more videos that we have on this channel by clicking this one here, this one over here, or you can check out the channel page by clicking my face right here. And until next time, take care.